Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Last time we left off, we had done some exploring, and now we're just gonna probably start this new quest line. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, I was looking at stuff, like in terms of things on the map that I should do, and there's a bunch of raiding that I haven't done, which would help a lot, because then I can upgrade my settlement. Probably pretty close to maxing it out. I'm not sure like how much materials it'll take to upgrade everything, but I can probably get pretty close if I were to do more raiding. Because if we look on the map, it'll be pretty... I don't know. Let me just look here. It'll be easier if I explain it this way. So, we can do this raid. We can't do these ones because they're in high level areas. But this one, and then we have... Well, can't do that. But we can do... Alright, never mind. Well, we can do like 4 or 5 raids, and that would give us a pretty good amount of materials, which would allow us to upgrade quite a bit in our settlement. But you know, I might do that, but I'd rather just start this quest line because we did spend the past couple videos just exploring stuff. And I also looked at the power level for one of the zealots that's running around. The one we ran into, well, I don't know if we ran into him before, but there's one named Redwalda, and I feel like I ran into him very early on. I don't really remember which one I ran into, but he is marked on the map, so maybe I did run into him. Right, it is circle to dismount. He's only level 90, so we can definitely fight him if we wanted to. And I probably will at some point, but like I said, I'd rather just focus on the story for right now, at least get it started, and then if we have to like travel to a different area, then maybe I'll try to explore a little bit. Okay, so there's something down there, I guess? I don't know. It was marked. Probably have to talk to that guy. Actually, let me see if there's anything in this place. Not really. I mean, we have the armor, but I have a feeling we're probably gonna have a mission that goes down there. Probably. Letter from Lady Angarad. Bishop Yorlaf? Oh, these names. We believe you speak for Shropshire on matters of war. King Rodri will arrive with his retinue on your proposed date to discuss peace between us. See to it that the king's brother, Griad ap Murfin, is present, as his fate is of particular interest to our king, Lady Angarad. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Damn.
Not half bad, boy. But be fierce, dirty. Strike at my balls.
Ivarr, are you training the boy or tormenting him?
One will lead to the other in time.
Eivor, well met. You received my message, and just in time. Our negotiations with the Britons have not yet begun.
I'll be at your side when they do. Is there anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here. I'm to deal with him directly.
Rodri is desperate for peace. Ever since we captured his sniveling brother, Goriad. Sounds like a man coughing up snot. Goriad ap Mervin.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shropshire in these talks?
The last alderman was killed in battle. Bishop Deolav is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
I find the idea of leading a shire on my own quite terrifying.
It's a grave thing to be Elderman in a time of war, Ceolbert.
He will piss his pants, first thing, that's for certain.
As future Elderman, you should speak in the talks as well, but with humility. Rodri is a king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass. I know the man.
You met him.
Met him, fought him. He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back. Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Ivarr. That's not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Give us your word, then. Your blade stays in its sheath.
Eivor, don't make me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await.
Yeah. He's gonna mess everything up. I just know it. He's just too hot-headed. And now
It's
we
not
learn
far,
that he's
just across the village. We've been at war with the Britons for coming
he's
on 2
basically on a
years.
revenge
Britons
quest.
had the best of it. Tell me and my berserkers plowed through their ranks
I mean-
and chased Rodri's brother into a ditch.
That's why
Yeah, it's
Rodri
just a
sought in
recipe for
peace now.
disaster.
It's thanks to Ivarr.
I am going to enjoy seeing him squeal, the old oak. Not nearly as much as taking him down, though. That would seal my legacy
Your legacy?
as King Killer. They do not all get away like Borgred did, Wolf-Kissed.
Keep the peace, Ivarr.
What has become of your preening brother?
My brother. We parted. This road is unsure.
You are better off leaving that sauntering pole in your wake.
Yeah. I'm not
Archbishop Deolar and
too
King Rodri are
excited
ensconced
about
in the church
Sigurd.
ahead.
These houses of Christ, they're all so hard and cold.
Yet within his warmth, the Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolar, and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
I don't remember how to pronounce their names because I'm not gonna remember.
Captain Anil, explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deorlav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Guriad is returned to us.
The king's brother.
The king's brother is a moldering sack of cow.
Well,
You. I know your face, your stench. Ivarr, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a gash, you reeking piss pot in your fat fucking skull.
Hold! Both of you.
how about we speak with
My
Shelbert?
lord, this is Ceolbert, the future Elderman of this shire and the son of King Ceolwulf of Mercia.
This green stripling? Elderman? You can piss without help, boy.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Gwiriad walks free, peace between us is impossible.
He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us.
I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. It is in our interest to find a way to peace, all of us.
First, my brother.
First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God. Let us take some few minutes to gather ourselves, shall we? Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Ceolbert believes you a steady head. We need such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a hefty sum of silver. Speak to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace, offer it to them.
Okay. Well, at least we have a pretty decent amount of people around here who are trying to keep things peaceful. So, yeah, let's go
King
to
Rodri,
see
What
what
is it,
people
Dane?
have to say.
I
Anyway.
wish to help you to peace.
I will not talk of peace until my brother Gwiriad is returned to me.
If you first agree to peace, he will be returned. Would a sum of silver help overleap this difficulty?
I cannot be purchased with looted silver, Dane. Stand away.
Okay.
Talk, talk, talk. All we do is talk.
Fear the upshot.
Do not fret. You will be Elderman yet.
Alright, who's this guy?
You are with Rodri, yes? One of his advisors.
I am that. Anir ap Cadfarch by name. Address me proper.
Tell me, soldier, do you hold sway with your king?
He consults me for his every decision. If I push for war, he will agree. If I argue for peace, he will follow.
Peace is our desired end. Is there a chance that some silver might lead you to counsel your king in the same direction?
A sack of silver? For me? Yes, I might amend my advice to Rodri for a tidy sum of shining metal. Yes.
You are a wise warrior. Perhaps the silver will become available.
And you, go and take a shit and let me know how it turns out.
We should settle this with blood, not pretty words.
Alright. See, might is a very, like, not a, doesn't instill a lot of confidence in me, you know? I can't think of the word. There's a word for it.
Lady,
I don't know.
let us get past the anger and find our way to an agreement. What is your husband's greatest concern?
The royal treasury has been depleted by the war. This brings immense strain to Rodri and his every decision.
If I could provide a boon of silver, would that guide your husband away from war?
A replenished treasury would certainly help my husband come to peace.
If such a boon comes, I'll consider your words.
No, enough of this nonsense!
Well, I may have taken a little bit too long. All I wanted to do was speak to everybody. But Ivarr is gonna mess it up.
Eivor, my friend,
I asked around as you suggested.
have you come to a decision? To whom have you given this silver?
I have yet to make my decision.
Please, don't tarry.
Alright, just...
Ivarr,
Lock the doors, murder that sweating pig, and have done with it.
if I could find you silver, that quell your bitterness while we seek peace.
Peace? Is that what you think is going to happen here? I told you, I know this bastard.
Will silver quiet you?
It may not. I would have to see the silver in my hands to know for sure.
If there is any silver to be had, I'll think about it.
You do that. Now you dangle
Who's this
silver
guy?
before me.
Oh, this is the,
You
Prisoner
are Guriad,
guy.
are you not? Brother to King Rodri.
So I am, and a bruised pawn in your bloody game.
How do you stand with your brother?
My brother loves me well, yet he can be slow and stubborn. Were I king, I'd have played all this quite differently.
What if you had the chance?
At the crown, I would leap at the chance to rule. But a man needs wealth to bring down a king. Nobles must be bought, you understand.
I make no promises, but I may be able to find you the silver you need.
Under what terms?
Knock Rodri from his throne. Withdraw all Britain's soldiers from Shropshire, and never again threaten this border.
If you speak true, I would make that bargain gladly.
oh god damn it. See, I'm not like 100% sure of what we're trying to do here.
I will
Because-
see about the silver.
Now you dangle silver before me. Are you so frightened of the Britons that you fight your battles with wealth?
I don't know. So I have like 3 options here. I could either give it to this guy and he would try to convince this guy to not go to war, which, you know, I still am a little bit skeptical about this guy. He's like, I might tell, I might try, which, you know, isn't very, I don't know. And then she was talking about giving silver for the country or whatever, and I don't know if that's gonna work. And then this guy would just overthrow the guy. So, I mean, this king over here, he seems really stubborn, and it seems like there's no way he's gonna listen to anybody else. So I'm kind of tempted to just give it to this guy over here. Letter to the bishop from Ceolwulf. Revered Bishop, it is my intention to install my son Ceolbert as Elderman of Siroposia. However, he is yet young and untested. I ask that you, good bishop, stand as Elderman and exercise all attendant powers until such time as my boy grows into himself. At which point you shall return to your God-ordained duties. Ceolwulf, King of Mercia. Alright. Yeah, I don't trust these other two. The guy over here, the council, and the lady. Like, I feel like they're not gonna get through to that king, so. But it is like the only hope for a peaceful option, because this guy will just overthrow this guy, or try to overthrow, which could, you know, break out an all-out war. I could also keep the money for myself, but I'm pretty sure I have plenty of silver. How much silver do I have? I had like 5,000 last time I checked. We're at 7,000. Okay. I think we're gonna try to keep this as peaceful as possible. And I think the only chance we have at that is this guy. Because if we give it to this lady and then that goes towards the kingdom or whatever, I feel like this guy doesn't really care that much about the kingdom's financial well-being. Like, it just doesn't seem like it's possible. This guy, he's an advisor, so that's like our best shot at keeping this peaceful. Overthrowing the king, it's like, meh, it's gonna get violent. I mean, I imagine it's gonna get violent anyway, so
You again.
we'll try this to keep
What
it,
of the silver you spoke of?
try to keep it as peaceful as possible.
Take this. Spend it as you will until Rodri, his best path is peace.
You have a bargain.
I should
Yeah.
report what I know to Bishop Deolav.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Eivor, my friend,
And if it's
I
wrong
spoke with
decision,
more people.
oh well.
have you made a decision at last? Ivarr is increasingly agitated.
The captain of the guard will advise Rodri to sign the agreement. Peace will be yours.
Let us pray Rodri takes his advice.
Rodri, I see you mocking me. I challenge you. Single
Ivarr,
combat
no.
now.
Boneless Ivarr. Spineless, toothless, gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard him?
He's dead.
Guriad!
Well, see, this is why I said,
I'll
Get him to safety. Go, quickly.
kill the boneless one. Paint this chapel with his blood.
I called it. Maybe I should have paid him to keep quiet.
I swear it.
Oops, wrong button. Whoa. Alright. Ah! I'm so glad we're in third person here. Because then I can see if somebody's gonna attack me from behind. Oh. See, I just knew Ivarr was gonna mess everything up. Yeah, let's throw that weapon at you, hit you in the face, and then block. Oh. Well, that didn't matter anyway. What the hell's this guy doing? He's running in circles. There we go. Alright, I don't think things went as well as I'd hoped.
Ah, now that is Vikinger diplomacy. Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Ivarr, you have scuppered the peace.
Do not be fooled by peace, boy. It is just an empty voice between axe blows.
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to fight our way out of this.
Ah, a good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Jailbert. You watch my back, and I will pull the knives from yours.
Dear Lord.
Stay here, where it's safest, Bishop.
Help me with this fucking door!
Alright. Well, unfortunately, my decision just did not matter at all. I guess our best bet would have been to give Ivarr the money. Really? Get the hell out of here. He has like 1 health and he just avoids death. Whoa. Thought I accidentally hit my own guy. Ow. Dude, he recovered pretty quickly there. Man. Oh, I thought my game crashed. Freaking. Why would it freeze like that? Right. I didn't pull the trigger fast enough. But whatever. You know, I don't care that we have to fight our way out of this. I just got a triple kill. Dude, what is going on? This guy's like broken. Okay, clear out the British soldiers. I think this guy's glitched out. Ivarr broke the game. I think that's Ivarr. They were stuck inside each other. That sounds really gross. But I think that's what broke the game. See, Ivar's just breaking everything. He's breaking our negotiations. Can I speak? He's breaking my ability to speak. And he's breaking my game. Oh, he tripped.
There are more at the river!
Okay, well. See about this. I probably spent way too much time on that decision when it didn't really matter that much. Oh, I apologize. Okay. Random execution. Trying to like pull the arrow up a little bit faster. See, this is why I don't like the bow to melee link. Because there's no like smooth transition between the two. That's not fair. Oh, guy walked right in front of me. I'm running out of arrows. Hang on, we got somebody that fell over here. Who the hell is this guy? Can I stop getting like stunned? He's gonna run away? I don't think. Well, so much for that. I missed. Where's that guy? Can I pull him over here? Dude, I didn't know I didn't need my freaking thingamajig. Forgot what it was called. You know, the thing you swing around and stuff. Alright, I have no idea what I just did. Uh-oh. Yeah, your armor is not that good. Alright, that was interesting. I might want to switch back to a different bow, because the Predator bow is kind of weird to use sometimes.
We must let Bishop Deolav know that the battle is done.
Alright, Ivarr. I think he's dead. Alright. Yeah, going into first person mode like that is just kind of disorienting a little bit. Luckily, there's some pretty strong auto aim, but still, it doesn't feel right. Can you sprint faster? I guess not. Is it because I'm holding that bow? Interesting.
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast! Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
Let's say he's either wrong or it no longer matters. I mean, he might be right, but we'll never know. So, yeah, we'll just go with this one.
What's done is done. We must plan our next moves before the Britons regroup.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God. More death, more war, endless refugees.
This is our only way forward, Deolov. You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well, for food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlacan Outpost, down south of Quatford. Rodri has another secret supply line. Ask among the refugees near the river, those who have fled from occupied villages.
Rodri's Britons will strike back long before we can.
Indeed. They will send Anir and his soldiers. They train in Wesbury, west of the ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Wesbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I'll meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then.
One last thing. We'll need a field before our battle's done. Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
Okay. Oh, I got a couple skill points. And I was going to try to get something over here, I think. Let's see. I want the bowstun finisher. So I guess we'll just go the other way. I'm tempted to just get rid of this thing. Because it's like, it's not worth it. What is this? Slight attack damage, melee, that's fine. Range. We have the wolf. More health. Alright. I mean, I could just bypass this thing. I mean, it would be a shorter... Yeah, it would definitely be a shorter path. Maybe I will just bypass it. Okay, let's look at our quest. Also, one of the things I love about being on PS5 is these things switch pretty quickly. Like, it's pretty responsive. So, I like that. Ivarr weakens Britain forces by stealing cargo. Finding burning supply cards. So it's kind of like what we did before. Also, we have river raids, which I really don't care about.